Every retirement party I've ever been to, they go out with a bang. So I'm gonna follow the elders, and I'm gonna go out with a bang. Hey, Alicia Michelle here. So, I have a little mukbang today for you guys. I'm trying out Blove's sauce. I made it from scratch. So, I have some sausage. I did sausage, snow crab, eggs, corn on the cob, and potatoes. Oh, I have some cucumbers, bell peppers, and pickle. I watched a few mukbangers, and they tried different things, like the pickle, but hey, I wanted to try it. Amazing. So, while we do this mukbang, I'm going to go over some topics, just some things that maybe your opinions can help me with. So, I have an ex, right? And the only reason why I'm bringing this up, because usually I don't even care, but I'm bringing this up because I've learned that sometimes other people's actions can aid in defaming your character when you don't know the whole truth. So, that's why I'm bringing this up. I have an ex that this scenario happened twice with. Like, not too long after our breakup, and then like maybe a year or two ago, maybe like 2. So when we broke up, you know, when you go through any breakup, it's like you're now, trying to find yourself again. You trying to see which direction you're going in. You do things to take your mind off of somebody or whatever it is. At the time of this breakup, I was fairly new with my business, which was kind of a good thing because I was able to, I didn't even have time to think about it. Of course, if someone is, a special part of your life, your mind is gonna run. You're human. Your mind is gonna run on the person from time to time, but being busy definitely helped. So there's this event, this yearly event in our town that those type of events I'm usually at. You understand what I'm saying? And he's not. This year, he was, right? So I didn't even see him. I was standing up and then I felt someone tap my shoulder and I turned around and it was him. like he caught me off guard. So like I stood there like with a startled face because first of all, what are you doing here? Like personally, I just feel like this is my scene. It's not my scene, but it's a high chance that you'll see me here. Like it kind of startled me, and as a human, you're gonna think to yourself like maybe he came to see me, or you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you can give him the benefit of give the person the benefit of the doubt. Like maybe he did come to see me because sometimes you break up, but then you're like, oh, maybe whatever you guys argued about was stupid, blah blah blah, right? When I looked at him with the startled face, he like walked off and went back to where he was. I just continued with my night, but I was still like, I thought he was probably there with his friends or because it is a public event, and him and his friends have been at events like that prior, but it's just you know what I'm saying. So anyway, to my surprise, he's there with his new girlfriend, which kind of threw me for a loop because it's just like, then what was that about? Like, why would you even, probably saw me pass by. Why would you even come? Because he came out his way to say hi. Because where I was by like where the food and the drinks were. When he left, he had no food or no drink in his hand. So it's like, what was that about? To me now, I'm going to feel offended. Like, are you trying to show me that you're with somebody and you're like, at the end of the day, what am I supposed to do about it? Like, we're no longer together. If that's how you want to move forward, that's on your character, So, I was a bit confused by that. Like, I didn't know what his motive was after that. After I found out that he was there with his new girlfriend, I'm just like, so what was that about? Now I feel offended because my friends are standing here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, things like that can cause an issue. And, an unwanted issue to probably the other party. So it's just like, I don't get it, right? Anyway, left it alone. But, it always still in my head, like, what was that about? Like, were you trying to prove to me that you can get somebody new? If I like you, I'm not going to think that nobody else is not going to like you. So, I don't know what you're trying to prove. So, let's fast forward now to the last time. Maybe it was a year or two, a year and a half ago. Things happen. Things happen in my business. Just things going through in my life. I see him, contact me through social media. I personally feel like if you have a certain relationship with somebody, there's friends that I've had, like best friends where, anytime it's an event, that's who you're going to be with. Anytime that, you understand what I'm saying? And what I always know is like, and I always say this to myself, people can grow apart. We don't have to be enemies. People can grow apart. But I feel as if someone was a significant person in your life, whether you guys grew apart or not, if they reach out to you like just out of the blue, I feel like the natural human reaction is going to be like, did something happen? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you create bonds with people where maybe you'll be the only person to understand whatever situation they're going through at the moment, or anything. Like, so of course with my human brain I start thinking all types of stuff, like, is something going on? If you're a significant part, we can grow apart, but if you do need my help and I'm able to help, as long as if I'm in a relationship or I'm married or something, as long as it's not to disrespect whatever I have going on. If it's something that you're reaching out for help, that's not a problem. So, but it's just like, I just personally feel like this particular person, every time he reached out at the event on social media, I don't know if it's to tell me like they're still together. First of all, I don't even know this person, so I don't even care. And I would want you to be happy, like how I would want you to want me to be happy. You understand what I'm saying? So it just confuses me, and I'm only bringing it up because, and I'm not a carer of who people think, of what people think. You know what I'm saying? But in society, how you're viewed kind of matters. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're doing all of this, and then it's like it's kind of toxic in a way, if you understand what I'm saying. Like it's a toxicity that when you're in a certain headspace, you don't even want to deal with. So it's just like, why be this toxic, So I just wanted to bring that up because in my experience too, people misconstrue things sometimes, and it can make it seem as if you're bitter or your thing, when at the end of the day, I was moved on with my life. And I'm not gonna say you didn't run across my brain, but it wasn't a, oh my God, like I like that was not the case. You know what I'm saying? We were on social media. Years had passed, and at that point in my life, I just knew that certain situations that happened, I don't know if it would be a chance thing. So I untagged myself in photos, all types of stuff. So, I just couldn't understand. I still can't understand. That's why I'm having this conversation. Then now moving forward, it's to the point where my friends, he's now friends with people I was friends with on social media. So it's just like the toxicity. I don't understand. But I just wanted to bring that up, and I just want to clear my name because it's defamation of character. It is what it is. It's defamation of character, and I just wanted to make it be known that I was about my life, and I don't know, as I said, if it's you just wanting to let me know that you guys are still together, like, get over yourself. If you're thinking like, because I'm not married yet or whatever, I'm waiting for you or something, because that's not the case. Everybody's priorities are different. Everybody's priorities are different. Maybe I'm not married in the time frame that you feel somebody should be married in, as to why you probably think, because every minute you're hitting me up to let me know, like, oh, like it's just, So I just wanted to ask anybody's opinion on that, because maybe I just don't understand, But I just don't like the defamation of character, because I can see how people can twist that whole thing and make it seem as if I'm bitter or I'm this and I'm that, because I don't even, I don't hate the person. I don't like the person. It's not a hate or like thing. It just is what it was. And with this toxicity only leads to negativity. You understand what I'm saying? And then that's just how I feel about it. So I'm a bit confused. If you want to be real, I'm a bit confused, because you're showing up at events that you know I'm gonna be at. You're contacting me through social media, and as a human being, thinking to myself, is something wrong? Like, did something happen? Like, you need my advice on something? And I feel like it's being turned into like, I'm trying to get you back, or I'm bitter, or no. You understand what I'm saying? And me personally, I don't want people to force people into my life. There's no beef with your new girlfriend. There's none of that. So it just is what it is. I just wanted to clear that up. Another thing is, there are times when you can go through a breakup because both parties weren't mature enough at that time for that capacity of a relationship, and it could work later on down. But I would believe that everybody's goal in life is to elevate. I don't think anybody wants to stay stuck. Some people stay stuck because, maybe they don't have the knowledge to advance or whatever the case may be. And they're just content. Not everybody wants to be a boss. Not everybody wants to be a homeowner. Not everybody wants to be that, Everybody has what they want to be. So, ooh, excuse me. But even if you don't aspire to be a boss, we all still mature mentally. And when I say at the top, I mean at the top of wherever you're destined to be in life. And wherever that is, yeah. Wherever that is, it's a small margin for mistakes. So even if I'm not a boss, I just want to be a regular person. I want to go live my regular life, go to work, come home, take care of my family, go to sleep, and repeat. Small margin for mistakes. Even those type of people, they want loyalty. They want somebody they can trust. I gotta close my eyes and go to sleep. I have to be able to trust you. You understand what I'm saying? So, there could be somebody who you've dated in the past and you're like, we never ended on bad terms. So, if the opportunity was to be there, maybe. But if when that time comes, now it's 10 years later, we're both mature, and I just feel like at a certain age, you're supposed to go through certain experiences. This is not all about school. You're supposed to go through certain experiences that's supposed to let you know certain things. Certain things should not have to be told to you after a certain age. I just personally feel like that. And if it has to be told to you, maybe your brain just didn't catch up to there yet. But mine is. So that's where we clash, you understand? And that's just that. At a certain age, you have to look at people as, this can be my kid's parent. And you understand what I'm saying? This could be my kid's parent. But if you're showing me characteristics that I know for a fact I don't want to see in my child, then why would I? You understand what I'm saying? Oh. I just wanted to clear that out because things like that can defame someone's character, sometimes to the point where they can't even regain themselves. So, I'm the type of person that when I'm in a situation that I know can defame my character, I like to set the record straight and let it be known. I'm not perfect either. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't know if you notice me. I like to stay to myself. Because I'm not perfect, but I'm not going to go out looking for a problem. I'm in a relationship. I'm not gonna put my person in harm's way. I was somebody before the relationship. There's people in my life before the relationship that we'll probably never speak about. You know? So I'm not gonna put my person in a situation where something could pop off and now we're in this big old brawl. You understand what I'm saying? And it didn't even have to get there. You understand? I'm just saying. Right. It's like little things. I'm just saying, I don't want any toxicity in my life. I've told people before that I don't appreciate them speaking to my person. Like, I've told them in with witnesses, you know, and if that's how you want to lead your life, toxic, then I mean, so be it. Just leave me out of it. Because when you're pulling me in, like, you know, you're making me feel as though if I viewed you as a friend and we grew apart and now I done moved on with my life and I'm looking for positive energy and you're just coming with this toxicity, you know, just leave me out of it. You know, I sit and I think to myself sometimes, because you see on the news how they say like there's so many innocent people in jail, and it's true, you know, because people will make you look like you're crazy. They'll try to make you out to be the crazy person when they know what they're doing. You understand what I'm saying? And that's a prime example, because now you put yourself in my vicinity where you know I'm gonna be with such violation. You understand what I'm saying? With such violation. So now I gotta see you. And now I feel violated. So only God knows if I'm gonna swing. Nobody know, like, sometimes sometimes you don't know your own strength. Sometimes you think that this person fight, you didn't even know the person's gonna be there. This person violated you to the utmost, and now this person has just showed up here. You here to have a good time. You don't know what could happen. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all be the first ones to want to call the police. When somebody asks you to respect their wishes. What is it that you guys are trying to prove? I don't get it. What are you trying to prove? I don't know, but... And then I think to myself, like, is it a test? But it keeps happening with the same people. Like, so that's why I'm like, what are y'all trying to prove? Because life could be testing you to see how you handle certain situations. But I'm asking the people involved in those situations to respect my wishes, to not want anything to do with it. You understand? Respect my wishes. I respect your wishes. Respect my wishes. Like, sometimes you guys block your own blessings. You know, you're busy trying to be me to prove a point, when you're probably somebody totally different, and you probably love the person that you're supposed to be, but you're so busy trying to be me. You don't even know who you are, because you're so busy trying to be me. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up because, you know, my phone and my memory. But I'm just letting you guys know that I'm in a very happy space, you know, and I would like you guys to respect it and just respect it. I'm respecting all y'all wishes. Respect mine, please. You know, never been this happy in my whole entire life, guys. I would like to enjoy my happy. I The only other time I've been this happy was when I found out I was having a boy, because I wanted my son to be a boy. Other than that, I'm in a very good space in life, and I would like to stay here. So, and for your own mental, if you have to do that to somebody, get checked out. It helps. You can talk to somebody about it. It will help. But this is toxic. You deserve better. Okay? Because I don't want to be forced to do anything that I don't want to do. I'm trying to find the right lingo. What do the peasants call it? On site?